the chandelier. Your hand was warm, your smile sincere. The band played soft, the floor was gold, and time stood still just like they told. You said, let's dance, forget the world, then gently spun me, lips uncurled. Your eyes said more than words allow, but morning came and not you now. One night at the Savoy, one waltz, one kiss, a fleeting dream, a taste of bliss. No promises, no sad goodbyes, just moonlight trapped in strangers' eyes. Now every tune, each jazz refrain brings back that night again. I searched the bar, the quiet street, the echoes where our shoes would meet. The doorman smiled, said love's like that. It taps your shoulder, then walks flat. They say you danced in Paris too, with names I never even knew. But darling, if you still recall, that one night, did it mean at all? One night at the Savoy, no vows, no chain, just syncopation in the rain. Though years may dim the grand decor, I'll see you swaying through that door. And in my heart you still remain. One night, one song again. One night was all it ever was, and everything it had to be. The clock struck 10, the lights grew low, the orchestra played soft and slow. You held me close, then slipped away, with just a glance that couldn't stay. You said, the war won't last too long, but silence makes a haunting song. And though the room has long gone still, your shadow dances with me still. The last dance was ours, beneath the stars. One slow goodbye and 12 slow bars. You didn't cry, neither did I, but hearts can break and never try. The music fades, the night departs, but I still sway where we left hearts. Alone past where we met, the moon still shines, the floor still wet. The echo of your voice remains in drifting jazz and window panes. They said you sailed the ocean wide to fight a storm you could not hide, but in this room you never strayed. You waltzed with me in yesterday. The last dance was ours, with no refrain, a fleeting step, a touch then rain. I hum the tune, I breathe your name, and every night it feels the same. Though time may steal the stars from Mars, it can't undo that dance of ours. Still spinning, still yours. The last dance was ours.
The sky was gray, the street lamp low. A waltz began on the radio. Your coat was thin, your smile was wide. You held my hand and stayed beside. The cafe steam had kissed your face. You laughed and spun with subtle grace. No one looked, no one cared, but you and I were dancing there. When we danced in the rain, the world fell away. Just the sound of your laugh and the band that would play. You said no one dances like this anymore, and I said, let's never leave this old floor. But time, like the rain, washed your footsteps away. Still I dance where we dance in the rain. The gramophone is cracked and worn. The scent of you still greets each morn. The vinyl skips where we once kissed, a memory trapped in morning mist. The doorman sighs, she's gone, you know. I nod but won't let feelings show, 'cause some goodbyes aren't loud or clear. They fall like raindrops, disappear. When we danced in the rain, with no one around, just the tap of your shoes and the swing of the sound. Those seasons have passed and the cafe has changed. That moment, my dear, still feels perfectly strange. And I'd give all the sunshine for just one refrain of when we danced again in the rain. Still raining, still waning, still waltzing.
Touch my hand like a whispered word, the kind you think but leave unheard. We shared a smile, we passed a sigh, then let the moment wander by. No plans were made, no time, no name, no promises, no hearts to claim. Just cafe lights and evening air, and something soft that lingered there. We were almost in love, not quite, not deep, just barely awake, not ready to sleep. You looked away and I looked too long. We hummed a tune but not the song. A glance, a laugh, a hand in a glove, that's all it was, almost in love. I've seen you twice since that soft night. You wore your hat just tilted right. We spoke of rain, of books, of tea, but left the rest in reverie. Some hearts ignite like neon flares, some smolder in the velvet airs. We simply sipped and watched the sky and let the pass us by. We were almost in love, a half-sweet rhyme, a candle caught in borrowed time. No bitter end, no final scene, just one soft pause in what might have been. And maybe that's what dreams are made of, not falling but almost in love. In case I forget to remember the way your laugh would bend the night, I wrote it down in faded letters, just in case time steals the light. In case I forget the September when your scarf danced in the breeze, I stitched the sound into my sweater and kept your warmth inside the seams. They can't steal the way you held me or the song you hummed off key. Though the world may try to change me, you remain the note in me. So if one day I grow older and this heart forgets the tune, remind me how the stars once shimmered when we kissed beneath the moon. In case I forget to remember how coffee tasted on your skin, I've saved the cups, the jazz, the sugar for the day you walk back in. Memories fade like swing refrains, but some still dance inside the rain. And if the clouds should wash away, I'll hum your name in yesterday. They can't take the way you knew me, like the bridge knows where it bends. If this song is ever ending, let me hear it once again. So in case I forget to remember, you're the part that won't forget. The Blue Magnolia closed at 2, but you were gone by 1:30. I kept my glass, I kept your gaze, but couldn't hold you when you'd run. The smoke was thick with Billy's voice. She sang of men who never stay. You left your glove, a ghost in silk, the kind of clue hearts can't betray. So I'll sit where the shadows bend, play your laugh on loop again. The bar stool still remembers you and how your perfume kissed the gin. The band has packed, the crowd is gone, but I still dance alone till dawn at the Blue Magnolia, where love went wrong. The neon buzz like jealous stars. The jukebox sighed your favorite song, a seventh chord, a bitter key. I hum the part where we belong. Maybe love's just smoke and jazz, a fleeting note, a shattered glass. You said you'd call, but didn't mean a promise drowned in dry martini green. So I toast to the lies and lace, to lipstick ghosts and sweet mistakes. I'll haunt this booth till curtains fall and the bartender forgets it all. But if you're near and hear this tune, come find me neath the broken moon at the Blue Magnolia, where hearts croon. The rain taps soft on the window pane, like fingers tracing old champagne. You're gone again, no note, no flame, but midnight, midnight knows my name. The tea's gone cold, the chair's still warm, the silence echoes where you swore. You said you'd stay, then kissed and flew, and left the jazz to play for two. So I hum the song you used to sway, in key of heartbreak, slow decay. The saxophone just sounds the same, low and sweet like your last game. And though the night forgets the shame, midnight still knows my name. The city sleeps, but but not my heart. It's busy breaking note by part. Each beat recalls a softer time when love was cruel but still was mine. They say the moon forgets each face that passes through its silver grace, but I still see you in its light, a ghost rehearsing love each night. So I dance alone in borrowed shoes with melodies I didn't choose. You left your tune inside my flame. It flickers soft but won't explain. And while you might forget the game, midnight still whispers my name. She left her laugh upon the chair, like perfume trapped in midnight air. The room still wears her shade of red, though all her pretty words have fled. She stirred her tea, then stirred my soul with promises she couldn't hold. And when she spoke of love that day, she smiled and softly slipped away. Now the piano cries in broken chords, and every song forgets the words. She took her coat, she took her ring, but left the silence when she'd sing. And I sit here in smoky light, still waiting for her laugh tonight. The velvet curtains know her shape. They ripple when the records play. She danced like wind, then turned to mist, the kind of love you can't resist. Some say she found a warmer coast, some say she haunts this place like ghost. But I just pour her glass each night and toast a ghost who dressed in white. So I hum the tune we never wrote and drown it slow in bourbon notes. She's just a story in the blinds, but oh, there's a man in the photograph wearing a grin that time can't catch. He's holding me in black and white before the world forgot the light. He danced me through September with records playing Billy's grief. We toasted dreams in smoky bars and made our vows beneath the stars. But the man in the frame never aged, never walked out, never changed. He still looks at me the same, but I've grown tired of the game, for love's a flame that rarely lasts, and he's just smoke behind the glass. He kissed like dusk, he laughed like gin, he swore the war would let him win. But telegrams don't beg or cry, they simply say goodbye, goodbye. I kept the suit, I kept the tie, I even kept the lullaby. But memories like jazz decay, a soft refrain that slips away. Now the man in the photo just stares, frozen in time beyond repair. And I, with hands that ache for them, keep dancing with a might have been. He never left, he never asked, he's just the past behind the glass. You wore your charm like a tailored suit. Each word you spoke was bittersweet fruit. You touched my hand like you meant to stay, but hearts like yours just slip away. You brought me flowers 2 days late, with lipstick stains that spelled my fate. You said the past was just old news, but darling, lies don't come in twos. Velvet lies in midnight tones. You held me close, but not alone. I drank your voice like vintage sin, and loved you more than I could win. The truth was dressed in Sunday best, but lies wore velvet and kissed me best. You danced me slow in borrowed time, while thinking of her every line. But I still hummed your every note, like lovers do before they choke. My mirror begs I turn the page, but love performs well on a stage. So let the spotlight fade to dust. Your name was never meant for trust. Velvet lies still haunt this room. They wear your scent, they hum your tune. If pain's a song, then I'm the verse, still loving curtain drops, I light my chest and toast the velvet that kissed me best. We met beneath the rusted bell, on line 2 bound for Pigalle. Your scarf was red, your coat was blue. I said bonjour, you smiled right through. A single glance, a fleeting ride. The world slowed down, the tracks just sighed. You wrote your name on a cafe card and whispered, write me soon, ma chère. I'm still waiting by the old Meret, checking letters every rainy day. The ink runs dry, but I still believe you'll send your words through autumn leaves. Oh, Perry holds your scent and song, but the letter never came. I waited too long. I bought new stamps, I cleaned my room, played settee on my old heirloom. The postman nods, no word from you, just silent days and shades of blue. At cafe floor, they play our tune, accordion drifting past the moon. I write to you, but never send a love begun, a love pretend. I'm still waiting by the old Meret, checking letters every rainy day. The ink runs dry, but I still believe you'll send your words through autumn leaves. Oh, Perry holds your scent and song, but the letter never came. I waited too long. Years have passed like drifting snow, but I still ride that train, you know, to Montmartre stairs and twilight skies, where love once lived in strangers' eyes. I'm still waiting by the old Meret, though your letter's lost in yesterday. The cafe's closed, the music's gone, but in my heart you still live on. A name, a glance, a seat, a start, and one lost letter from a month. The tram, it rattled, the night was aglow. Your smile was a spark, like the Seine's gentle flow. We spoke in whispers, a fleeting duet, a promise exchanged, one I'll never forget. Oh, Paris holds secrets, the kind lovers keep, where hearts play their games and the nights never sleep. But I'm left here waiting with time overspent for your words on a page in a letter never sent. The cafe still crowded, the bells softly chime. The clock on the wall plays a waltz out of time. Each face that I see I hope might be you, but shadows are shadows and dreams seldom true. The moon wears her veil and the stars start to fade. The ink of the evening in silence is laid. I hold to the memory, a chance rendezvous, yet all that remains is a ghost of you. Secrets the kind lovers keep, where hearts play their games and the nights never sleep. But I'm left here waiting with time overspent for your words on a page in a letter never sent. Perhaps you've forgotten or life's pulled apart, yet I keep your name as a tune in my heart. The tram's still in motion, the streets hum along, but I'm left in the silence of our unfinished song. City streets and the stars come out to play, we'll stroll through shadows, our hearts will meet in a timeless sweet ballet. Underneath the glowing street lamps' charm, we'll whisper dreams in tune. Gentle hold away from harm, strolling neath the silver moon. Oh, a night in old New York, my love, where romance forever glows. Dance with whispers high above, in the twilight's tender prose. The jazz notes float through hazy skies as the city hums a lullaby. We'll let the past and future lie, just you and I, my sweet ally. Let's steal a kiss by Central Park, where lovesick poets dream. In your eyes I see that spark, reflecting the skyline's gleam. And as the taxi cabs rush by, we'll hold on tight, entwined. With each heartbeat we'll touch the sky. In our love solace we'll find. it with a glance. Across the floor you laughed and suddenly I wanted more. The band played something old and slow, and darling, somehow we just seemed to know. In just one night you changed the tune. The stars aligned beneath that moon. A kiss too quick, a hand so light, we found forever in just one night. You told me tales of old Marseille. I spoke of jazz cafes in Monterey. We danced like time had lost its name. Two hearts on fire, two sparks, one flame. No promises, no morning plans, just fingertips and trembling hands. A cab, a sigh, a wave goodbye. But love like this, it never dies. In just one night a world began. No vows were made, no wedding band, yet here you lived in dreams so bright. My sweetest love, from just one night. Yes, in just one night. Under the moon's gentle glow, we wonder where lovers go. Our steps are a timeless dance, entranced in a fleeting chance. A saxophone softly weeps, on cobblestone streets it creeps. We laugh at the stars above, wrapped in the spell of love. Oh, let's take a midnight stroll, where stories of love unroll in the whispers of the night. Everything feels just right, diamonds in the sky so bright, guiding us through the soft light. With you everything's a thrill, nothing else could fit the bill. As the jazzy tunes play low in the city's ancient glow, hearts in perfect harmony, a beautiful symphony. Stroll, where stories of love unroll in the whispers of the night. Everything feels just right, diamonds in the sky so bright, guiding us through the soft light. With you everything's a thrill, nothing else could fit the bill. As the jazzy tunes play low in this city's ancient glow, hearts in perfect harmony. beautiful symphony. You left your coat upon the chair, your shadow lingered on the stair. The window sighed, the night grew thin, but not a word of where you'd been. The teacup still was halfway full, your lipstick on the rim so dull. I thought you just stepped out a while, but silence stayed and stole your smile. No one said goodbye, no curtain call, just empty shoes against the hall. No final kiss, no last regret, just moments soaked in cigarette. The door still swings with lullabies, but no one ever said goodbye. The songs we used to know on records scratched from long ago. Your photograph still grins and sways inside a frame that time decays. They ask if love can truly die. I say it sleeps with lowered eyes, but even dreams can learn to lie when no one ever said goodbye. No one said goodbye, just closed the light and left the stars to mourn the night. If love was real, it left too soon, a ghost that dances with the moon. So here I wait beneath the sky, still wondering why no goodbye. Still wondering why no goodbye. We met beneath the chandelier. Your hand was warm, your smile sincere. The band played soft, the floor was gold, and time stood still just like they told. You said, let's dance, forget the world, then gently spun me, lips uncurled. Your eyes said more than words aloud, but morning came, and not you now. One night at the Savoy, one waltz, one kiss, a fleeting dream, a taste of bliss. No promises, no sad goodbyes, just moonlight trapped in strangers' eyes. Now every tune, each jazz refrain brings back that night again. I searched the bar, the quiet street, the echoes where our shoes would meet. The doorman smiled, said, "Love's like that. It taps your shoulder, then walks flat." They say you danced in Paris too, with names I never even knew. But darling, if you still recall that one night, did it mean at all? One night at the Savoy, no vows, no chain, just syncopation in the rain. Though years may dim the grand decor, I'll see you swaying through that door, and in my heart you still remain. One night, one song again. One night was all it ever was, and everything it had to be. The night was warm on cobblestone. The cafe lights were set in gold. You poured the wine, I caught your gaze, and all of Rome just slipped away. Your English soft, my words were few, but silence held a sweeter truth. You reached and brushed a strand aside, and I forgot the world outside. Beneath the Venetian moon, we danced like strangers out of tune. No need to speak, no need to stay. We loved, then let the night decay. A fleeting kiss, a timeless tune. That night, beneath the Venetian moon. The church bells chimed from far away. You said amor never stays. I laughed, you smiled, but in your eyes I saw the truth we'd not disguise. A final sip, a slow goodbye. You faded into morning sky, and though we vowed to not pretend, the music played us till the end. Beneath the Venetian moon, I still recall that jazz monsoon, the scent of wine, the sea, your hair, a love that vanished into air. Yet I return in every tune to you, beneath the Venetian moon.
The whistle cried at 3:30. You turned and waved, then turned from me. Your suitcase danced on cobblestone and left my hands so cold alone. I held my breath, I bit my lip, the platform faded with your ship. One final kiss we couldn't steal, just steam and smoke and spinning wheels. Where the train left me, the clock won't chime, and time stands still in that goodbye. I swore I'd wait through war and rain, through telegrams and window panes, but every dusk just brings the same, a heart where the train left me. The radio still plays our tune, a soft waltz under a silver moon. I pour your tea, I hum along, pretend you're here but no, you're gone. The world has moved, the war is through, but still I wait and dream of you. They say love fades, but not with me, not back where trains and dreams still meet. Where the train left me, I still remain in sepia like an old refrain. Each Sunday I wear your old coat and read your letters line by note. Forever paused at track 15, still yours where the train left me. Still waiting, still yours, where the train left me.
It was 8:30 on a rainy night. London lights were dim but softly bright. He wore a coat with a velvet trim. She smiled beneath the hat, eyes full and grim.
By the corner café near Leicester Square, he lit her smoke with a lover's stare. The world stood still in that fleeting hour. Tea, a kiss, and a faded flower.
Oh, London, you hold our yesterday in your foggy arms where dreams decay. We danced through puddles, laughed through the chill, but the clock struck 12 and time stood still.
The rain still falls where we once lay down, to whispers lost in the foggy town.
The saxophone played a tune so slow from a gramophone in a window low. She spoke of Paris, of plans and pain. He only nodded, then kissed again.
They walked the bridge where the lamplight swayed, past lovers' names that the stone betrayed. But fate's a train on a one-way track. She waved goodbye, never looked back.
Oh, London, you hold our yesterday in your foggy arms where dreams decay. We danced through puddles, laughed through the chill, but the clock struck 12 and time stood still.
The rain still falls where we once lay down, to whispers lost in the foggy town.
Now he walks alone by the old café. Same coat, same seat, though she's far away. And when it rains, he hears her sound, a ghost in heels on cobblestone ground.
Oh, London town, don't let her drown. Keep our love in your foggy crown.